AFTV, Julian, fantastic crowd here. They're still out in force, and it was a good performance today by Arsenal.
It was absolutely brilliant, and let's look at the quality of the opposition, which puts it into perspective. We have just played Barcelona off the pitch. Now, the 3 goals that they scored, 3 bad mistakes. If we could cut out those mistakes, you're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8-0 on that. We've absolutely annihilated them. It was just fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, fabulous play, and Saka again on the score sheet. He's looked really sharp throughout this whole pre-season, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he is the golden boy. He is the golden boy, but taking penalties, I'm a little bit concerned. He's just, I wouldn't say no more, he's missed 2, I wouldn't say big penalties, because this one, let's put it into perspective, it is, I'm not going to call it a friendly, because that did not look like a friendly game to me.
Very physical.
It was very physical. But the last 2 competitive games, competitive penalties that he's taken, he's missed, and he's missed badly. That is a concern on
both
the
of them the same minute where he's missed the target.
He scuffed it. And the reason I would take him off penalties now isn't necessarily because I think he's poor, but actually the players that can come in and take penalties. The competition to take penalties at Arsenal, you think how many players can take great penalties? We've got a multitude of options in that, so I'd actually take him off penalties for the next one.
Well, listen, there was a lot of players out there, new signings, Timber, Havertz, but the guy who stole the show today was a guy that we bought in January of last year. And I was saying earlier to Turkish, I was going, he goes under the radar. He's such a top quality player. I think one of the cleanest strikers of the ball in the team, and that's Trossard.
I mean, he made a massive difference when he came in January. I mean, we were after Mudryk at that time, and everyone was like really concerned, and we've missed out on this guy who I have to say I'd hardly heard of before. 100 million. How many has Mudryk scored since he came? How many has Trossard scored? How many assists has Trossard given? And the other thing is Trossard's been in and out of the team as well. He's having an absolutely phenomenal impact since he came in January. But then a lot of the players that are coming in are.
Yeah, and Timber playing in at left back today looked comfortable as well, and Havertz getting on the score sheet.
I mean, Havertz to me, it was a shame that we only saw him in the first half, because I thought it was actually can't say man of the match because he didn't play the whole match, but definitely man of the half. Some of his touches, how he was finding space, really, really impressive. The ball he played across for the penalty, excellent, really excellent. And the goal, is in the right place at the right time. He knows how to find space.
Yeah, and finally, what would you make of the tour? Listen, we've done all 3 games. It's been great to be here in Los Angeles. What have you made of the whole tour overall?
Well, from a entertainment perspective, I thought all 3 games were really, really competitive. The crowds have been phenomenal, but pre-season for me has massively changed since I was a boy. I mean, when I started coming to watch football, pre-seasons were literally just an extension to a training ground. What we saw the last 3 games was heavy, competitive football. I mean, you saw that foul that they put in on Havertz. That was just vile, absolutely vile what they did. It obviously means a lot to them.
It does. And a word for these fans before you go?
Thank you.